Agent Power Huddle is a daily jumpstart, giving you all the tools you need to create an amazing real estate career. Led by top experts in the field, you'll learn how to sell more houses in less time while creating the life you want. Welcome to the Agent Power Huddle.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Hey, Debbie. I would love it if you guys would turn on your cameras because, it makes it a lot easier for me to see who I'm talking to and interact with. That would be fantastic. We're going to talk about funnels today, which is my absolute favorite thing to talk about. Who am I and why do I talk about funnels? So I've been a real estate agent for 17 years. And about 5 years ago, I started a coaching program with Krista Mayshore and learned all about digital marketing and funnels shortly thereafter. And over the past, I'd say, year or two, I've really developed a passion for digital marketing and funnel building and all of that good stuff. And so I recently put real estate on the back burner and opened up a funnel building business along with a digital marketing company and focusing on helping businesses grow and scale, but particularly in the real estate space because I know that space. So that's who I am and what I do. So today I want to talk to you about how funnels work in the real estate space, particularly because there's a lot of different ideas about what a funnel is and what it can do for your real estate business because a lot of people, because we know funnels can be used for many different things, products, books, coaching programs, or even 5-day challenges, things like that. But for real estate, we use it a little bit differently because we don't necessarily have a service that people pay for online, right? So what we're offering is basically a strategy call or an appointment or, a CMA. So it's a little bit different how we have to structure it and how we have to break through all the noise of all the different real estate, find your home's value websites. Okay. So with that, I'm going to share my screen. Hi, Diane. Oops. Hold on 1 second. All right. I have this little slide deck that I created. Oh, that's not what I want. Sorry. 1 second. Here we go. Okay. Can you guys see that in present mode? Anyone? Okay, awesome. All right, so sales funnel strategies for real estate agents. Now, I have these decks, this slide deck, but I'm going to kind of just talk over it. What is a sales funnel? Sales funnel is a series of web pages strung together, designed to take the potential client, in our case, on a journey from awareness to action. Right? That is all it is. And it's very different from a website in that it's desired for the person to take one specific action. Okay. Hold on. Components of a sales funnel. Well, first you have to have a landing page. And in terms of real estate, that landing page often has to have what we call a lead magnet. So some sort of a PDF or guide, because that way you're prompting them to give you your information. And that will begin the email marketing component of the funnel, right? So as you get their information, start emailing nurturing them through email, and then they're going to stay in your funnel until they take the desired action, which would be either, if it's a seller, setting up an appointment for a CMA, or if it's a buyer, setting up a buyer consult. Now, one thing to note is that if you don't have a CRM, or if you don't have a way to make traffic either through ads or through an email list, then a funnel will be useless for you. So before you can even start thinking about a funnel, you must have these two components, the CRM and a way to get traffic. So if you already have a whole list of buyers and sellers in your CRM, then that's great because then you can target your funnel directly to those people. And that's how we retarget. And so Obviously, a funnel, an increased lead conversion of 80%, because again, you're breaking through the noise and you're hitting the people that need to see exactly what you're offering, right? And I'm going to talk more about that in a second. And like I just mentioned, targeted marketing. So if your funnel is about downsizing, right, then you're able to target that funnel directly to the people who might be downsizing in your area, right? And we do that by researching keywords, hashtags, and just SEO phrases in the actual copy of the funnel. This is so important, and I know I kind of touched on this earlier. The difference between a sales funnel and a website. A sales funnel, this is so important. A sales funnel has one call to action per page. So if you have a simple opt-in funnel, right? Thank you guys for putting on your cameras. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. A simple opt-in funnel where they land on the landing page and you're offering them, say, a free marketing report, right? On that first page, there is only one option, and that is to get my free market report, right? So every button, you know what I mean when I say button, right? When they click on the button, every button does the same thing. It collects their email address to go to the next step of the funnel, which would either be to set up a strategy session with you, or it may be request a CMA. So every button on the first page would be to submit their email. Every button on the second page would be to set up their call. A funnel will never have buttons that do two different things, like, oh, request my CMA, or, oh, see a list of homes, or whatever it is. It's one thing. Whereas a website has many different navigations where your potential client could stay on your website forever and do a bunch of different things, oftentimes get overwhelmed or lost if you have a big, if you have a big website with lots of text. So a funnel is a great way to send one message to your specific niche and get conversion through that funnel. Cool. Again, what are the benefits of a funnel versus a website? You can manage your leads a lot better because you know if you keep track which funnel is what lead. You have your own little lists. Maybe you have your list of first-time buyers, or you have your list of downsizers, like I said, or maybe you even have your list of upsellers. Whatever it is, you're able to really, really get specific in the targeting. And you're able to manage your ad spend better because you're not wasting money showing your ad to people that aren't looking for what you have. Okay, so how to create an effective sales funnel for real estate. Understand your audience, like I just said. Research, right? What is your niche? Where are those people hiding? Where are they online? How do you find them? That's what you have to understand, and you have to speak directly to them. One mistake that a lot of real estate agents make with funnels, I'm noticing, is that the funnel should not be about us as real estate agents, right? It should not be, here's my bio, here's all my YouTube videos, this is, these are my accolades. That's fine if you want to do that later in the funnel, but the first page of the funnel needs to hit that audience directly and address whatever pain point they're having. So for example, if I keep using downsizing because I've built a few of those funnels. If you're talking to somebody who's downsizing, they're stressed out. They're stressed out maybe about buying and selling at the same time. They're stressed out about having lived in the house for so long. Now they have to clean and get everything out of the house. They're stressed out, right? So you want to attract their attention by solving that pain point, whatever it is. Don't be stressed out about downsizing. We're here to guide you through it all, whatever. It's not about, they're not going to want to go to the funnel and read all about you and see your videos. They want to see what you can do for them and how you can help them get away from pain and move towards solution, right? Again, with your content, now with AI, this is much, much easier. You want to make sure your content, your copy, like I said, is optimized for SEO so that you can rank in Google. And you want to make sure that the stages align with what your objective is. So if you just want an email address, it's a simple landing page. Email address, you send them a guide, set up your automations, done, right? But if you want to set an appointment with them, then you're going to have to take it one step further, put a little bit more persuasive copy in there. And at that point, you might be able to put some reviews and maybe a bio. But again, I still wouldn't make the funnel too much about you, more about them and what they need. Okay. Then lastly, implementing a sales funnel for real estate is so beneficial. It works. If it's done right, it works. It's just, if it's done wrong, you will waste money on ad spend for sure. If it's done right, then you'll start to see a huge maximized ROI on your ad spend. Okay. I know I went through that kind of fast, but I would love to answer questions. If anybody has any specific questions about funnels or how they should be, or are you even using funnels? Anyone?
I'm actually starting to work on my funnels. And funny you mentioned the downsizing. That's what I'm trying to work on as well. Where do you find your content, if you wouldn't mind, or where can I find better content? Because I kind of feel like the ones that I've been seeing are very repetitive.
Yeah. So what I do is, and now this kind of segues into how I use AI. Are you using AI? Do you use AI?
I've been using or looking more through the scripts that have been provided at this point. Yeah.
Okay. So what I would normally do is I come up with a client. When I'm designing a funnel, I come up with a client avatar, and I tell ChatGPT, this is my client avatar. This is the pain point. If it's downsizing, she's, stressed out, she or he stressed out about downsizing. They've lived in this house for, 40 years. They've raised their children there. They have a lot of sentimental things that they're not looking forward to emptying out the house. They're stressed out about buying and selling at the same time. I basically create a whole narrative on ChatGPT. And I also include the location, because with real estate advertising, I'm sure special ads category, you can only go 15 miles around your radius. Of course, if you wouldn't want to go further, even if you could, but it's very local. It's based on your region, right? So I always try to include my region or whatever region I'm building for in the prompt for the ChatGPT, so that they can pull up some local stats or just local information. So I basically create that whole narrative, and then I say, please give me a list of pain points that this person might be having, and then provide me a solution for those pain points.
Okay, that's a good idea. And I also mentioned that it'd be good to be able to target those specific niches. And how do you find that on Facebook? Like, how do you find people that are ready to downsize other than just potential sellers? Is that something you put in there?
No, well, what is when you set up the ad?
Yeah.
So when you set up the ad, are you running ads on Facebook? Are you familiar with that?
I just started running ads. Yeah. I mean, I've been doing it for a little bit, but I'm just starting like the awareness one. So I was doing reach for a while.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah. So it's when you set up the ad, you are able to do in the demographic or additional interests. You can pull up things like, homeowners or, it even give you suggestions, but it's all, when you click on suggestions, it will give you a list of, maybe home improvement, maybe people looking for home improvement, or homeowners, or maybe even older. You can't target age with the special ad category, which is kind of stinky, because age would be a great way to target. But what you can do too is you can create an email list and upload them into your ads manager. And you can do that using RPR or any type of geographical, I forget what they call those, but the demographic tool where they can, whoever's been living in the house for whoever's owned the house for more than 30 years or 40 years, you can get one of those online and then turn it into a CSV file and then upload it into your ads manager as a list to target to. Do you know how to do that yet?
Yeah. I have seen it. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So that's basically what I would do. I would look up anybody that's been living in and owning the house for 30 plus years in a specific region. And I would target to them first.
Yeah. And you usually get the listed title or something like that, excuse me?
Yeah. Right. What state are you in? Oh, you're in California? Yeah. So you're a title state. Yeah. I'm in Massachusetts, so we don't have title, but yeah, there's, even if you can't get it with your title, there's ways to pay for it online. Yeah.
A good idea. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Anybody else have any questions? Diane, you don't have any questions? Come on, man. Hi. So I just built a funnel for Diane. It's a downsizing funnel, and we're getting ready to launch it. So it'll be exciting to see what happens. So she's in Texas. So that'll be fun, right, Diane? Debbie, what's going on with you? Oh, she must not be. Well, anyway, if you guys don't have any more questions, I guess we can wrap it up, because I went through my presentation. And if you need if you're interested in a funnel build, just reach out to me. You can find me on Facebook.
Okay. That's what I was going to ask. Do you have like a YouTube channel or something I could maybe take a look at?
I have a YouTube channel. So I have a YouTube channel for real estate, but not yet for my marketing. But I can, if you give me your address, I'll send you some samples.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. Do you want to just put it in the chat?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. How long have you been you're in Krista's program, I'm assuming, yes?
December, I started.
Okay, cool. And how long have you been an agent?
A real estate agent? So
Yeah.
Almost 19 years.
Oh, wow, good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I muted? I was muted that whole time. Did I ever hear anything?
No, you are muted.
I was muted the whole time. Oh, yeah. So I wanted to share with Bianca something that I did with my downsizing videos.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I mean, I've done a couple of different subjects but I kind of tried, when I ran out of subject matter, I branched out into things like things that relate to estate planning and setting up your house in a trust and stuff. Like, I kind of branched out because those are things that people who are downsizing, are also worried about. So I kind of branched out. I Googled some different subjects, and because I've actually run into it with, houses owned by trusts and selling them and some different stuff. So just an idea.
That's great. That is a great idea.
Yeah, I like that. Thank you.
Thanks, Diane.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, that's my spiel on funnels. And if you need anything, let me know. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day.
If you'd like more information or to get connected to the Agent Power Huddle, join our free Facebook group. This call was designed for the agents in our EXP organization, but open to any agent from any brokerage. If you're a guest and you're interested in learning more about EXP or our specific resources within the Agent Collective, reach out to the person who invited you to this call to get more info. Produced by the Agent Collective Media Network.